Today on the Tiger Basketball Report, we'll preview the Tigers game against the rival Delaware Blue Hens. Get ready, Tiger fans. The Tiger Basketball Report starts now.
For an athlete, there's nothing scarier than a torn ACL.
Athletes trust us with their care and their careers because we're a recognized leader in sports medicine.
Get back to your active life sooner with MedStar Sports Medicine.
White Market's ice cream plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and is locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl and chocolate-covered pretzel. How can you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packets of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Hello and welcome to the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. So on January 12th, the Tigers return to SECU Arena to tip off against the Delaware Blue Hens. As always, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry. And Coach, this Delaware team will be different than anyone you've ever coached against because Monty Ross isn't there anymore. Martin Inglesby is there. He was hired late, and they had some defections, did Delaware. But this is a team that has, at times this year, played very well.
Yeah, I think they are playing well. I think Martin's doing a good job, and you know, we know Delaware's a storied, tradition-rich program, so we're expecting another tough game in that Delaware Towson series. They seem like they're all like that. You know, it's we've got a pretty good understanding what Delaware does, and he's taken some of the tendencies from work from Mike Bray at Notre Dame. They want to play 4 around 1 and a little bit ball control on offense, and certainly use the three-point shot as a weapon. The freshman Daly's having a tremendous year for them. A tremendous year. They've done a really good job with him. So then they've got some veteran guys that can play, like Mosley, Corbett, Carter, Hayes. I mean, so that the cupboard certainly wasn't bare. It's also a game about us and, you know, getting back on track and making sure we're playing Towson basketball. Not only we're defending and rebounding at a high level, but we're getting out in transition, we're sharing the basketball, and we're getting guys to play at the level that they're capable of. And, you know, we got to get Mike Morcell and William Moto playing at all conference level. I think the one thing I've tried to profess to them is I know they're all conference players. They've been it. I need you at that level because that helps me become a better coach too. So they know that, and I'm expecting those two to get back on track.
You mentioned Daly, the freshman. He was a guy that got a couple of minutes early on, didn't play a whole lot, but now over the last 10, 12 games, he's averaging about 17 points a game. He's been CAA Rookie of the Week twice. What does he bring to them that maybe they were missing before?
You know what? I like his toughness. He rebounds well for like a 2-3 man or a small 4 man.
He's averaging like 6 rebounds a game.
Yeah, he rebounds it well, and then he's capable of making threes. Got a good feel, and he's pretty good like at getting you off balance and getting fouled. So he's really a complete player.
They had the point guard Chris Holden, who was a phenomenal basketball player. He transferred out. What have they done to replace him?
Well, the kid Champ Mosley's had a good year for them last year. He's playing really well. And then they had a transfer sitting out, Darian Bryan, who was a teammate of Mike Morcell. He's transferred from George Washington and was a really good high school player. And we had recruited him out of high school. And he reminds me, he's a really good player. He reminds me a lot of Eddie Keith. He's a big, tall, physical point guard that they can move around. He passes it. He has a good feel. And like I said, they've got veterans. Hayes is a great athlete and scorer. Corbett really, really shoots the ball. Pinkard shoots the ball at the 4 spot. Carter, Harris, those guys are. So they've got guys that have played a lot of CAA minutes. You know, I don't want to use like these coaching cliches, but it is everybody in the league got guys. Everyone plays a little bit differently, and you know, this league more than any other league in the country over the last 6 years has the largest percentage of close games. So it's really like, to me, it gets down to, okay, this is what certain teams do well, who can impose their style and will on the game, and then the guys that you count on, do they get you over the top? That's how you get over the top.
Right.
You know?
Well, the other aspect of this game is you have two teams that are desperate for a conference win, because both will come into this game at 0-4, and you're playing at home. And I know for the players, it's got to be a joy that they're going to see the inside of SECU Arena for the first time in a while. That's got to help.
I'll tell you Thursday night. You know, we're glad to be back. Look, at road games are road game. You know, and you want to win on the road. You never want to have to, like I said before, play 3 in 6 days. That's a totally different animal. But Thursday night, we're excited for the challenge, and I think what our guys are excited about is to get back to playing the way we know we're capable of playing. All
right, Coach. The Tigers and the Blue Hens scheduled to tip at 7 o'clock. I'll have the call on CBS Sports Radio 1300 and TowsonTigers.com starting at 6:45. And before we go, as Dorothy said in The Wizard of Oz, there's no place like home.
As long as that's not Kansas, I'm happy with that.
All right. Thank you for joining us today on the Tiger Basketball Report. Join us next time when we will preview the Tigers' game against the Huskies of Northeastern. We'll see you next time, and as always, go Tigers.